Hi, everybody. Hello, and how are you? I hope you all are fine. I am fine, and we are fine, and the hubster is fine. Everybody is fine. But I just because I just do it, I was just going to update you on what I'm doing these days. As you all know, I started doing this dingle dangle. What the heck was it called? Um, Forgot it. Oh, Zenspiration dangle designs. Okay, so I've been digging around doing my Zenspirations dangle designs, and I'm learning to write the alphabet. I'm drawing the alphabet. You can write the alphabet if you want, or you can draw the alphabet, and I am drawing the alphabet. So far I have A and B. For A, I've got the word admire. B, I have the word believe, and I'm drawing the alphabet. Now, some of these letters aren't finished yet, because I get bored with the letter and I want to start another one. Okay, so like C, I think I got bored with the C, and so I haven't even put any color on it yet. I'm doing different colors. Like I've got these watercolors, and I have these watercolors. Yasutomo. What are these ones? I don't know if these ones have an English name. What are these? I really like these ones. I just wish there was more colors, and I wish I knew how to blend them. Kirtaki. And as you can see, it's all written in some Chinese. Me play joke. And so, yeah, made in Japan. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Japanese. And, but this is the colors. I'm not real good at mixing colors anymore. These ones are all, Yasutomo, but they're all, I've used these a lot in the past. As you can tell, a lot of them are like almost empty. And that's what I did on these. And these are all like glittery. And so they're okay. And these ones I think are, oh, there's no name on these, but I think these were Artesias. And so these ones I haven't used a lot. I really need to use these ones more to see if I actually like these ones. But you know what I want to get? You know what I want to get just for the fun of it? Is I want to get a, I want to, oh yeah, just a minute here. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that was a little pausation right there. You know what I want to get? This is what I want to get. I want to get a watercolor that is Crayola. Just the normal, inexpensive Crayolas. And I think that I want to try them to see if I like them. So anyway, for the C, I wrote care. And for the D, I wrote the word dream. And, oh, then this is just when I did, I made it more simple. I made it more, this one I used them colors too, those sparkly ones, which they're really, really pastel-y. And then I drew leaves and hearts. So I made a lot of lines close together, made a few cuffs, and then I put a heart at the end of each one, and then leaves up. I learned how to draw a leaf. Watch this leaf. Let me just show you a leaf. I'm only showing you because I didn't know this before. So if this is a branch, see, if that's a branch right there, then I take just a sprig off of the branch. See there? That's the sprig off of the branch. That's where the leaf is. And then I make this curvy thing, just like down, up, and around. So it's almost like an S. And I put that up from the branch, and I just go, dun, 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 and it makes like a S sort of. See that? And to finish the leaf, just go off to the side of that curvy S and just make a curve around to meet up with that end of the S. And look at there. And then you can go put the little, however you want the little veins in the leaf. And there's a leaf. Can you just imagine that? I just figured that out. And so I've been putting leaves on everything. Everything's getting leaves. And so, and then I love my words. And so I've got all kind of words. Inspire, enjoy, dream, peace, believe, love, care, faith, respect, self, learn, heart, brave, gratitude. That's the words I got on there. Okay, and then this is the E. This is the E. It looks, when you look at it right away, it looks more like a C, but it is the E, so I'll have to do that one a little bit different. And then for that one, I have, oh, I put empathy. I couldn't find my word. Empathy is what I put there. And this is the F. It hasn't got any color yet, but that's the F. And I need to give it some color. And it might not be finished either. Of course, it's got leaves. And then here I have the G. And for that one I got gratitude. H. This is the H. And I've got happiness on that one. And then I. Inspire. J. I have joy. K, I have kindness. L, I have laughter. M, I have miracle. N, is that where I'm? Yeah, I'm stuck on the N. So what's a positive inspirational word for N? You guys will have to let me know in the comments below, because I don't have a word for N. There has to be a good word. And then here I'm back on the O. I'm on the O now. So that's how I'm drawing my alphabet. Now in this book, it has like ideas of how it write me a dangle. And it's just called some monogram dangles. And so I'm looking at, I'm not copying any of them. I'm just I got them up there for inspiration and different things that they've done on the different letters. But I'm still kind of making my own. But these are just beautiful. I think they're just beautiful. So this is like a lot of fun. And yeah. So just by putting putting the letter down in a way, and then just start decorating the letters, and it's fun. It's fun. And I'm watching the Gilmore Girls too. Y'all ever watch the Gilmore Girls? I'm loving that show. I'm telling you, it is so sassy and sarcastic. I love them comebacks, everybody. And then in that show, I seen Sally Struthers is playing like the old woman neighbor. I don't think I've seen her play in anything since Archie Bunker. Oh, man. She's aged. But anyway, so I made my, but what I always do is I first go with a little bit of a pencil. So I made a little bit of a pencil O. And I just O'd it, and then I O'd it like a shadowed it, sort of. And then that's when I figure I made that O, but I need to make this one a little bit bigger. So I like this O, so I'm going to go ahead and trace that with my micron pen. And I had to read that. Do you see that? Good thing the name's on it. And then I'm going to go here. And then I kind of shadowed it. And so then I can start, if I'm not real sure, then I will go with a pencil first and like make maybe a cuff right here. And then if I like that, then I'll go ahead and trace that. But see, then this is the only kind of eraser. I'm so glad I found that. It was lost forever, and then I found it. But then you can go over and erase. This kind of an eraser really will erase your pencil marks really good. And so as you can see, I didn't get my lines for my O very, very straight. But then there's so many things you can do because now you're just going to decorate it. So, God, I got a hair. I always have these purple hairs. Where do they come from? And you can just make dangles. Make dangles. Now here where these two O's come together, I made a little like a cuff thing. And so maybe I'll just make some dangles with hearts in the cuff in there. And then up here where the two O's come together, maybe I'll put a mushroom, a pointy mushroom, and then little circles on the pointy mushroom. Put that up there. And then for the pointy mushroom, I want it to have some little stragglers coming out of it. So I'll just do that straggling, see, make them little straggle marks. And then maybe I'll make one of these little things that's got a name, but I can't remember the name of it either. But I like to make them. See there? That kind of looks kind of cute right there. What would a good word be for O? I don't have that either. I think I'm at a conundrum for that one too. And so one thing I like to do is if I've got I don't have a lot of long straight lines on the O. Oh, I could go here. I'll make one of these a little bit longer. Because you know what I like to make is a treble clef. And just put a treble clef on there. That's fun. Make that one fun. And then you can also make just a music, what is this, a 16th note? Something like that on the end of one of the little lines. That's kind of fun. And then I love to make a little, on the edges of things, I love to make the little, like the little sunshine dude. You can either make a sunshine or you can, and then give him, this is always cute, put his two little eyes so he can see him looking off that way. And then if you put these 3 humps here and 3 humps here, that's his little hands. He looks like he's hiding behind that right there. And that's always cute too. And so then, let's see, I think I'm going to want to just put some straight lines across here. And then I can paint those in different colors. What, darling? Oh, you found me positive words that start with an O. Okay, optimism, oasis, oath, obcordate, obedience, obedient, obediently, obey. I don't like that. I like optimism is the only thing I like on that one. Because when it's like obedience and obey and obediently and obedience, and I don't know what the heck obcordate means. Oh, there's more. Objective. Oh, good grief. There's like a whole bunch. Okay, okayed, Olympiad. On time. I didn't think about looking on the. Papa always finds really cool things. Open-minded. Opportunity is a good one. Optimist. That's a real. Your phone's ringing, Papa. Let me see. No, it's a. Here, I think it's your girlfriend. What did I say I was going to use? Optimist. Here you go. Optimist. That's the word I'm going to use on this one. So I'm just going to write that right here. OPTIMIST. Optimist. That's good. Because you'd rather be an optimist than a pessimist. That's for sure. And I only want the best of words. And so, but anyway, this is just absolutely a fun way to spend time when you can't think of anything else to do. And if you're in the, where's that hair again? Hair again. Okay. And so it's still there. Come your hair. Okay, the hair is gone. And so, but you just keep just making little marks. Any kind of little marks just to decorate your just to decorate your letter. You can have like stalactites coming from the top and stalagmites coming from the bottom. And so let's make a couple stalagmites coming from the bottom and make them look like a little candles, like 3 little candles just came up from the bottom. They just grew right up from there. And then maybe I'll put a couple of little wild flowery things. What number do I have? I have an 8. That's too thick. That's too thick. I need a lighter. Use this 1. See? I need that lighter weight. Oh, that's much better. When you're doing something little, you got to get a pen that's got a smaller nib on it so that you can make something small like this. Now see, if I was going to make this out of a sun and make it into like a sunflower, I just make petals. Make some petals here. And then I'll probably paint him yellow. There we go. See? He's very optimistic. He's very optimistic, that little feller is. And the thing too is if you start painting, with water paints and you're using watercolors, you can paint before you're finished drawing because you can draw over the paint because you might think, well, I want to do something different, and then you can absolutely do this. And so I just like a lot of colors, and these ones that I have here these paints right here that I'm using, they've got a lot of pigment in them, so you get a lot of mileage out of just a little bit of paint because it's full of pigments. Oh, I want to remind you again of my nails. These have been on now for a few days, and I love them. And again, I'm going to put the link below. I'm going to put the link in the description box of where I got these nails because I ordered them from Lori's sister. Lori, who is the paint girly, her sister sells these, and I like them a lot, a whole lot. And it definitely makes me look very fancy, like I've been to finishing school. I just learned about finishing schools too. I didn't know anything about a finishing school, but I guess over in the fancy places, maybe in the UK or something, maybe they send maybe they do here in the United States of America too. Maybe they send their daughters off to finishing school. Well, I'd heard of finishing school, but I didn't know what it was. Well, I learned that while I was watching Anne with an E, and they were sending their girls off to finishing school, and I guess finishing school is where you go to learn to be a lady. You learn how to walk straight and tall, and you learn manners. You learn manners and etiquette, and how to dress appropriately, and how to treat your man like a man. I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to treat, but anyway, I don't know if they still have finishing schools, if they still do that, but they did back then anyway. And and with E takes place back like in the 1800s. I love stuff back in the 1800s. That's just my neck of the woods right there. I could have lived that life so nicely. Not the fancy ones. I wouldn't have wanted to go to finishing school, but because, my father's Finnish, my mother's not Finnish, so that makes me half finished, which, that's okay. That's all right. Um, let's see, what color do I want to try? You know what? I think I'll go into this one here. I think this is Artesia's. I'm not sure. Lord knows. I do like all Artesia things. I should run water over the tops of all of these. I want to have maybe some of this here, like a. These are Artesia water pens. Artesia people sent me these, and I really like these. And when you use a water pen, you don't even have to have a dish of water there with you. You just squeeze a little water out onto the brush. It's got a little push thing, and you squeeze a little water out onto the brush, and there you go. You are in business. Actually, these do have. This one too does have a lot of pigment in it too, and so I'll paint that little piece orange, and then, well, that was orange too that I had there, but a little bit different of an orange. So now I'll just paint every other one of these little petals on this sunflower's flower hair a different. And I'll make one of those candles that color. And maybe I want to put that color right in here. And see, I can go back to any of these letters that I'm doing, and I can add to it. I might think of maybe some kind of a thing that I want to do, and I might go back to all of them and add something to it because these definitely don't have to be finished. See, I just wiped the brush off to then on this. Well, yeah, it's a pillowcase, and there the brush is ready to go again. But you can just wipe it off on a paper towel and then, or what I've done also is I've taken just a piece of scratch paper or something and just add, well, I don't know if I wanted to clean that off already, but that's how, and then it's cleaned off and it's ready to go to another color. So since I cleaned it off, I'll go to another color. And maybe I'll try a little bit of blue. Try a little bit of blue. As you can tell, I am a perfectionist. I am so lying. I'm not a perfect. Oh, that one had too much water on it. Oh, my. You can always take your... Oh, I definitely too much water on that one. But I don't have a paper towel here. Do I have a... I did have a napkin right there. Oh, yeah. I got a little napkin right here so I can go like this and I can dab some of that up and just sop it up there. Just sop it up. There we go. Now that's fixed. It's fixed. Oh, there's one of my papers. So now, some of that water had too much water on there. Oh yeah, then see, that's better. It works much better that way. And then you just add colors. I'm doing this one kind of quickly, I guess. I think I work slower if I'm just watching my movie. I just got Netflix, and so, boy, I'm just wanting to watch everything now. But right now I'm watching Gilmore Girls. I love that show. I think it's cool. but I watched the whole series of Anne with the E. Ah, I love that. I cried so bad at the end. Good cry, though. They say a good cry is good because it washes the windows of your soul, you know. So we've got to have to wash them soul windows. Let's see, this one's like a little bit of a lavender. I don't have much space. It's unpainted. So I'll paint these little hearts here. And the stem of the mushroom. So see, there you go. It's just pretty, isn't it? It's pretty. And so then, an optimist is what I did for my word. Papa found me a word. What comes after O? Oh, okay. Thank you, Papa. It's P. So then I'll first draw my P, and a P is pretty simple. So I'm gonna make the leg part of the P, and then I'll make this part of the P. See, I think I'll overlap this way. I kind of like that. Can you see that with that pen? Oh no, you can't see that. Oh, there you go. Now maybe you can see that. And so, and I kind of like that, but I think I need to get, well, maybe I need to have this just a little bit longer. Yeah, okay, I kind of like that. So then I'll take my pen. That's one. I need to use a true. Where's my pens? Just walked away. Grew legs and walked away. In the world, oh, there they are. I like to use a 2. The number 2s are. Where's the number 2? How can the 2 not be in here? Oh, here it is. So I'm going to use the 2. And I'm going to go ahead with my lines. And I found if I go too slow with the lines, they get all bumpy. But if I go quicker with my lines, they're actually smoother. So, and if you cross over the lines, you cross over, that's fine. That's going to be part of your decoration. And so that's what I want for that P, I think. So I'll erase my pencil lines already because I'm going to do the rest of it with just the ink. Drawing the alphabet. I think that's fun to do. I kind of backed away from fabric for a minute. Just a minute, though, you know, but see what I started doing, because I like doing this. And because I like doing these, I really like doing these. I think these are a lot of fun. And I've done a few. And I really like doing them. It's just really fun. It's very relaxing. It's just fun. Then I thought, well, but I want to be different. I want to do something different. Well, I also started my needlepoint. And well, I don't have much of this done. Not much more since the last time I showed it to you. Then I thought, you know, I bought this set of stretcher bars, and I said, oh, I gotta keep doing that because or I'll waste my stretcher bars. So I'll have to. But then I thought, well, no, guess what I can do? And this is what I guessed. I have pieces of upholstery fabric and the bigger stretcher bars. So I put the larger stretcher bars. I found me a piece of this upholstery fabric. And what I'm doing is I'm using my scrap fabrics, and I am going to do all of this part, like this part, with these fabrics. And so I'm going to do that across here, and then down here I'll put the dangles. So I'm going to do dangles, and I'm not sure exactly how to do. I'm couching this on. I like couching things on. But when I do this way, when I start with the dangles downward, I can add buttons, I can add charms, I can add anything to the dangle parts, the strings. They call these the rods and these the strings. And by putting it on this piece of embroidery floss, upholstery fabric, I figure if I do finish this, which I have like in my possession, probably 70-11 things that are unfinished. And so, but if I finish this, one way of displaying it would be is to take a piece of wood, a piece of board, or if like a flat, I could take an old book, a book that's a good size that we take apart books all the time, and I could use the book as a as to just put this on and wrap it around the book. Or I could leave it on this frame, but I probably won't leave it on the frame, on the stretcher bars. But you could display it in so many ways. I'll have to show you that later after I do more. Did I show you this? Now, you wait till you see this. I'm talking about art right now. Do you see this? I'm telling you, this was done by a 4-year-old. A 4-year-old. Well, my great granddaughter is now 5, but she did this when she was 4. This painting, she's got her little, her mom keeps her supplied in art products, so because she loves any kind of art, and she made this. When I first saw it, this is one of the things. As you look at it, you can everybody will probably see something different in it, but as I looked at it, I thought of the movie about the Little Mermaid. And in the Little Mermaid, there's this hefty woman. I don't know if she's a witch, or I don't think she's a witch. I don't know what she is, but I just know she's in the Little Mermaid. That's what I seen right here. I seen her in the water here, and then I seen the sunshine up above the water. That's what I saw in this picture. And I'm not sure exactly what she was planning when she started painting, but this is what she came up with. And so she sent it home when Tommy Sue come home from Alabama. Ella sent this down for her Mina, which is me. I'm the Mina. And so she sent that. And I was so happy to get this. I haven't hung it yet, but I'm going to hang that because I love it. I love it. I love it. But anyhow, that's what I'm doing, is I'm doing the alphabet. I'm drawing the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So see, and like I do, I'm just going along. I might not finish one letter before I start another letter. You don't have to. You don't have to. Just and when you're decorating letters, when you're doing this, as you can see in this book, although I'm using this book for inspiration, none of mine look like these letters. None of them at all. I might look at it and say, oh, look at all this stuff off of the edge of that W. I say, oh, I might add some of that. And I love the dangles with the hearts. I've got hearts on everything because I just love hearts. I love how this L is done. See all the swirlies, flourishes off of that. And like here, the K is quite decorative on the leg part, but on the arms part, well, I don't know if they're legs and arms, but not as much decoration as here. And if you just do them all in black and white, that's good. If you color them in, all in, that's good. Partially in, that's good. This isn't colored in at all, but it's colored around. And so then that's good. And same with the X is done that way. And so, and then here, like this one, it's how it's just, the color is blended. down from the orange at the top, lighter, lighter, lighter to the yellow down here. And so, and some are like this one has got a lot more color, different colors. And this one's mostly purple. And so there's just anything you can do with them. And well, none of them look like this O that I made, but because you do it however you want to do it, and color it with it. I'm using watercolors so far, only because I don't have colored pencils right here beside me, but I do have colored pencils, and so I may use colored pencils on before I get to the end of the alphabet. I may. And so, but I love this. This is just so much fun to me. To me, it's so much fun. And like I say, I'm watching the old Gilmore Girls. That's a good movie. I like that. Got my water here. I still have my water. I have not drank a bottle of water without my cover on it since I made this. And so I love them. So that's it. That's all I'm going to show you. That's all I've got for. Oh, there's me some colored pencils right there. Oh, dang it. Move my keyboard. Wait, it won't balance there. Put it over here. But I can see down here hidden is. Oh, these are my Prismacolor water-soluble colored. Ooh, these are the watercolor pencils. Oh, I haven't used these ones much. These ones, I just found them again where they were lost for a while. And, oh yeah, I think my next one, this is what I'm going to use. And when you do have the, if you have watercolor pencils, you can use a pencil. You can take a pencil. Beautiful. You can take a pencil and you can take your water brush and your wet brush, and you can actually just take the ink right off of that pencil. And let me see here what needs color here. Okay, so you can take that ink right off of that pencil, and so if you don't have watercolors and you have a little paintbrush, that's a lot of water on that one too. Dip up a little bit of that. Sop up a little. But see there? And if you don't have water paints, actually maybe I don't need Crayola. I can just use these. Practice what I preach. See there? And that works pretty good too. So if you got watercolor pencils, you got watercolor. And a brush, just a brush, dip it in water. And you have that. Well, I just got all kind of smart in a real fast little bit here. I got all of a sudden just got smart. Sometimes smart just jumps all over me for no reason. But anyway, see that? Off of that watercolor pencil. So that's a whole. I guess I've had these a while, but they were like buried. There's rust on the can. On the tin. Look at there. There's rust on there. How'd it get rusty? Oh well, it's rusty. Doesn't hurt the pencils none. So anyhow, that's that. That's what I wanted to tell you about that. And we just had dinner. We ate potato soup. I like potato soup. I like soup, period. And so now you're giving the doggies some treats. Good. The doggies deserve treats. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find my reading apparatus. How can I read to y'all something if I don't have anything to read? See, my stuff gets all covered up, and my stuff gets like covered up, and I can't find nothing. Can't find nothing. 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 Why is there not a book here? What's this? Words Norman Vincent Peale, Words I Have Lived By. I'm not sure about this book. Let me see. Who's Norman Vincent Peale? Oh, these are a whole bunch of just like quotes. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's. Here is Dwight D. Eisenhower quoting his mother. Boys, this is only a game, but it's like life in that you will be dealt some bad hands. Take each hand, good or bad, and don't whine and complain, but play it out. If you're men enough to do that, God will help you and you will come out well. Dwight D. Dwight D. Eisenhower. This is what his mother said. Let me read that again. Boys, this is only a game, but it is like life in that you will be dealt some bad hands. Take each hand, good or bad, and don't whine and complain, but play it out. If you're men enough to do that, God will help you and you will come out well. Well, there you go. I was meant to read that one. I was meant to. This has got some good stuff in it. This has got some good stuff in it. Okay, anyway, that's my little reading. A little short one. Sometimes the little short ones have some really good stuff in them. Okay, I ask God to watch over you, each and every one of you, every step you take, every move you make, from now to eternity. He's going to keep you humble and happy and honest and safe and healthy. All of that stuff. It's just right out there for the taking. It's out there for the taking. Okay, so now my mouse right here. Here it is. And draw the alphabet. Just draw it. It's just amazing how much fun it is. And I'm trying to find. Okay. Okay. God bless you all, and come back again.